Hello,
Hello, hello.
hi everyone, and welcome to Super Mario Kart GP SpeedGaming Season 3, right?
Yeah,
Today
Division
we're
2.
Division 2, yeah. Today we're gonna have two matches actually between Division 2 players. Uh, yeah, we added this division because these are some of the less experienced players, so they wouldn't like play like jump into their first tournament and go right against the Sharks. So we decided to give them a small break and let them have some fun with us. Seems to me like they have already started. Can you confirm, Carl?
Yeah, I can confirm. Neetsel, the lower seed player, is a big unknown in our community. I don't think he has any time sets on any of our websites. So he is the bottom seed, the lower seed, and he banned Star Cup, and Captain then selected Mushroom Cup as the cup to be played first.
Interesting ban actually, because Star Cup for a lot of people is the hardest cup in the game. I personally think like special is harder. But yeah, it's interesting. That's an interesting ban for sure. And they both picked Toad, which is also a smart choice for newer-ish players, because obviously DK and Bowser are the fastest characters, but they are also very hard to control and keep inside the limits of the track. So very sensible choices so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I gonna agree with that. I think both of them would have been perfectly fine with DK or Bowser in Mushroom Cup, but even then, it's probably better to get used to the handling of one character and don't switch mid-match.
Yeah, and you can also like it's the first cup, nerves kick in, so I like the safer approach.
Yeah, me too. And also worth mentioning is that uh, both these guys and the entire Division 2 will be played in 100cc mode. I think that is also a sensible choice because 150cc is absolutely brutal to players that are relatively new to the game.
Yeah, I mean, 100cc, you are actually racing when you are at their level, but whereas when you're playing 150cc, you're barely trying to to survive, and there's the risk of ranking out, and then you lose. You have to redo a track. So yeah, we made this slight adjustment to better accommodate for their skill level.
Yeah. And I see a little comment in chat that says 200cc win with a Kappa face, but actually there is
Soon
a
PM.
there is there is something coming on the horizon, isn't there?
Yeah, a few guys at the SMK workshop are working on a ROM which will have like 200cc, 250cc, and 300cc, and not only for GP but for every mode actually. So yeah, it's kind of a troll question, but it's gonna happen soon, at least uh, unofficially. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I am extremely excited about this project. It looks so hype. I hate using that word,
Yeah,
but it's justified in this case.
yeah. Scoobs has been doing great work with that. He's done excellent works in the past with Super Paragon Kart and other home hacks. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We'll also have like 20 new tracks and 8 new characters. It's a huge project. It's worth following Scoob for that alone. Then when you add the sides of him being one of the best players to ever play the game, and probably the best multiplayer player to ever play the game, it's a sure follow.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, we have arrived at Ghost Valley 1. and the players are still relatively close.
Yeah, I honestly expect Division 2 to have like more one-sided tracks. Not necessarily one-sided cups, but the tracks tend to have a more a bigger spread in times. But yeah, so far they've been staying like
Ooh,
a mere few seconds. Oh,
Captain was
that
feeling brave there.
that jump on 100cc with Toad,
Cannot be trusted.
that's
No,
true bravery.
that is not a good idea, actually.
Yeah, it's borderline. But
Oh,
ooh,
we got a Bowser ball snipe and then an immediate Bowser push.
yeah, that's like a
So a little word on Bowser balls, fireballs. It is probably the hardest CPU item to dodge because it moves around, has a giant hitbox. Most of us play as Bowser, so we're not actually exposed to it as much, but it's pretty bad. The one item that is worse to hit, but you're a little less likely to hit it if it's on the track, is the mini mushroom that Princess and Toad throw, because that mini mushroom is like a 10-15 second time loss if you're particularly unlucky. Because it basically means that you're driving at the speed that you are driving at when you get hit by lightning. It's terrible.
yeah, it's very very bad. I got a quick disconnect there, but I'm back.
Welcome back.
My internet is not being very friendly. Yeah, in this track we're gonna see the first instance of speed zippers. They're the yellow arrows that can give you a lot of time and can sometimes be used for a few tricks. Although I don't expect anyone to do those tricks on Div 2. I'm having trouble getting to the restream again.
I think another thing that is worth mentioning about these runners, and give them a follow if you are so inclined. So Neetsel and CaptainHum are both players that have the French nationality and are both very much recruits of the Kart mom, Jarmu, who's also participating, but in the Division 1 of the tournament. They are part of the Jarmy. And
Yeah, famous Jarvie.
the famous Jarmy, exactly. And Neetsel actually also runs Tintin au Tibet, which is a notoriously hard SNES game. So that means he is the caliber of player that might enjoy Super Mario Kart, actually.
I think Neetsel is actually Belgian, and you
You're right.
jarmoed him by calling him
I
French.
made
I'm
I made a
okay.
huge boo boo. I was thinking of Lene, who is French, who was in the next match against CaptainHum. But Neetsel, I have already made that mistake before. I apologize. Is actually Belgium, just like Jarmu, in fact. Yes, who also gets called French all the time, much to her dismay.
Yeah. What do you mean? She loves it. She loves being called Belgian. Yeah, but
Oh, thanks
we're
for
still
correcting me.
within range
Yeah,
here. Wow, Captain Hum showing his French blood by getting a mushroom right away.
so CaptainHum can potentially miss one of the jumps and still be okay, because he's almost a lap ahead.
Yeah, I'd say he's like 2/3 of a lap ahead. If he doesn't do any mistakes, it should be his. So, but
But
mistakes happen all the time.
yes, absolutely.
CPU snipes happen all the time.
He had some oil there, for example, and that jump, if you fail it, you have to do half a lap extra. and it does happen.
It happens, yeah, to, in every skill uh, level, it happens.
Funnily enough,
Uh,
it's actually a bit more likely to happen at very high level because we go for long boosts, which can very much make you fail the jump. So
yeah,
GG for Cap there,
way
sub 10.
horribly times. Yeah, 943, very solid. Neetsel should also get the sub here, bearing some disaster. 957. Yeah, very solid display from both of them. It's good to get the first cup out of the system and like get slightly less nervous because the first few cups, especially the last tracks, they are nerve-wracking. So Cap takes the first one. Let me update the scores. And this is first to three format, best of five. And the lower seed, in this case Neetsel, they get to ban a cup, and then the higher seed picks a cup, then the loser of the first cup picks the second cup, then the loser of the second cup picks a third cup, and if they need to go for a fourth cup, they will go for the cup that was banned in the first place. So yeah, we might see one of the cups not be played, or we can also end up having like 5 cups and have one of the cups be replayed. So yeah, it's a bit of a strategical element that we add to the matches. Sorry. So let's wait and see what Nitso bans next.
He actually played chose Special Cup, so
Oh, sorry, yeah, he picked, so he chose Special Cup. Wow,
yeah.
yeah, Special is... There's a lot of things that can happen in Special Cup.
So I'm not expecting it, but in this game, if you rank out enough times, you actually go game over. And in the event that a racer goes game over, they cannot restart the cup. They just the result is the final track that they reached. If both players go game over, the first player to reach the and at the same track, then the first player to reach it wins. But I really don't think that'll happen. Famous last words maybe, but 100 CC. So I have faith.
Yeah, I don't think it will happen, but if there's a cup where it can happen, it's this one, especially because of tracks like Rainbow Road, where it's very easy to fall off track. So yeah,
Absolutely. I'm definitely expecting
not
some rank out.
impossible, not impossible, but
I'm expecting rank outs, but maybe not quite game overs, but we'll see.
I see a disgust face on chat saying Donut Plains and disgusted face. Yeah, it's not the game designer's best work, this one.
To put it mildly, yes.
Twinston Danger Mall in chat. Yeah, Neetsel is also a cart baby. A French one at that. A true cart baby.
Yeah, Mo would call him French, just because he's Belgian.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Nice shot by Captain. I got it a little late, but he had a nice green on
Yeah,
the
he
shield.
did. Yeah, he's uh, he's shown he's showing who his mother is in Kart.
Ooh, he got body blocked by Mario and then thrown into the hairpin. And then hugged by a mole or a gopher. A very solid lead by Nitzel.
Yeah, yeah.
I almost jinxed it.
He actually got first. GG. Oh, Cap might be in trouble.
Come on,
Is he
Cap.
gonna clutch
Yes,
it?
yes, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
allez.
And the interesting thing is, like, since he finished fourth, the splits they come down slightly faster than when you finished first.
Oh, is that
So he
so?
actually caught up like 4 seconds because of he didn't finish first. Well, I mean, compared to finishing, I mean, if you finish first or second at the exact same time, it's better to finish second. But yeah, he finished fourth. Almost didn't make it, but in the end, it wasn't. It was 4 seconds less of a bad result. That's what I mean.
Cooper Beach 2, meanwhile, is proving tricky for both of the players, and I can imagine why. It's honestly one of the harder tracks in the entirety of GP, because the computer
Yeah,
cheats.
yeah. The fact that the computer completely ignores the speed loss when going through water is just like, yeah, it's as you said, it's straight up cheating. Triple third
Star
rail
on
asking
Captain Hum
chat.
side, very helpful.
Sorry, can you say it again?
Oh, Captain Hum picked up a star, and that is very, very helpful on this track.
Oh
On
yeah,
most
yeah,
tracks, it's a hindrance, but on this track, it's a big, big help.
yeah. Basically, in tracks that you can fall out of, it's bad, like Ghost Valleys and Rainbow Road and tracks like that. And yeah, even Bowser Castles, which with the tight square corners. But for open tracks like this one, it's actually good. And they both survived
I'm
KB2.
very happy to see that they both got first. Yeah, impressive. Let's go. Because Cool Beach 2 was one of the hurdles, and one of the tracks where it definitely could go wrong. Rainbow Road is definitely another one, and if they survive, if they reach there with, let's say, 4 lives, then I can be at least a little reassured that they have some buffer.
Yeah, and you mentioned the star. CaptainHum gained like 3 seconds over his best split in that star lap. So yeah, the fact that you can just go over water and not lose speed is just huge. This track here has also some tricky sections, like when you hit the yellow bumper and fall directly into the hole and things like that. Pretty sure they designed this track just to irritate people.
Some
It's
people
not
actually like the
not
track.
fun.
I do not. Meanwhile, we have some SMK royalty in chat. Sir Scoop, you were just talking about your project earlier.
He was mentioned earlier, yeah, because of the amazing multi-speed extra player, extra tracks project.
Extra characters, extra missions.
Extra
It's
everything,
ambitious.
extra
Oh, oh.
modes.
Neetsel might be a little bit in trouble here, actually.
Yeah, he will need to stay in track. On track, I mean. Mo with the question. 350cc when. Oh, and Captain had a fall too, so Neetsel still ahead.
He is ahead, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. I'm worried.
Ooh.
I'm getting worried.
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting worried too now.
It's not a good look for Cap.
One small character and one in
Actually,
fifth.
both are very much in trouble.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
over for Cap.
it's over for Cap. Yeah, at
The
least
mini
for this
shroom was
track.
always going to be hard to survive.
When Neetsel almost got hit by Star Mario.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very
Yeah,
unfortunate there.
that was a close finish. Cap almost made it, but in the end he was slightly too.
Willing to bet there were some French explicits flying around the room there on his stream.
Yeah, maybe some uh, food words being shouted.
I don't know if he takes after his god mom or if he just
Yeah.
throws the Putain out of the window.
VL2 is not too common to rank out, but Yeah, that happened, and then after it is like the mother of the raincoats. So yeah, it's still there's still room for Cap to catch up. And from watching him practice, I think it was yesterday, it seems like GV3 is the track that he dreads the most. There's always something that seems to go wrong with this track for
Yeah.
him. There it is, the throw bumper that I mentioned.
He's getting
And
SMP'd at the moment.
yeah, he got here ended by Koopa.
But Rainbow Road is the great equalizer in a competition like this. And with the great equalizer, you I can literally take a few tries to finish. Um,
Yeah,
we'll see
as you
if that.
summon the Great Equalizer, he just gets a lightning, which is Mole's favorite item.
I think a lot of players, when they struggle to finish gold in 150cc the first time on Special Cup, usually struggle at Rainbow Road, right? And then the first time they succeed, it's typically because they get a lightning.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, Cap can still, yeah, Cap salvages it in the end.
All right, we're on. Let's see how Neetsel does on Rainbow Road.
Yeah, the main problem with Rainbow, I mean, the first lap on Rainbow Road is like it's a it's smooth sailing, but then you get the thwomps on laps 2 onwards, and then you have the CPU traffic slightly later, and that's when the everything goes south. It becomes problematic because the CPUs, they are just eager to throw themselves at you and push you out of the track. So far, Neetsel's been doing great. Might be,
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if you're watching the CaptainHum stream, but might be an idea to not even go too fast as to get the least CPU traffic possible for a very safe Rainbow Road, wide corners. Don't
Yeah.
try to jump over anything.
I think Neetsel has the right idea there, honestly. Like, he did a pretty flawless Rainbow Road.
Yeah, got rid of Bowser. Won't get to Koopa in time. Doesn't need to. So yeah, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
win. 10th.
Very convincing, emphatic victory in Special Cup.
Indeed, yeah. Uh, Not sure if Cap is watching, but I guess he should just do Rainbow Road anyway.
I think so too, yeah. Let's let him finish the cup.
I will add the score though before I forget to do so. I just woke up from a nap and my mind is still a little bit hazy, so better do what I have to do when I remember it. Let's see what Cap's strategy is here, if he's just gonna go for a safe Rainbow Road finish, if he's gonna try some swag.
So to answer Mol's question in chat, Neetsel banned or vetoed Star Cup, and then Captain picked Mushroom Cup. They have just played Special Cup, so Flower Cup is next.
And we are guaranteed to see Star Cup since it's 1-1.
That is true.
Yeah. Star Cup, Bowser Castle 3. I don't think anyone anticipates playing that on GP, to be honest.
Especially not in one-player mode. No.
Yeah, now that you mention it, would you mind explaining what's the difference between one player and two players, although it won't come up for this specific tournament?
Yeah, so if you're playing in multiplayer, because of the the dual action, let's say, there's two screens to be displayed rather than just the one screen and the map, the mini map. So because the SNES couldn't handle this amount of sprites at the same time, they reduced the number of track hazards on every track if there are any. So, for example, when there are four thwomps on this corridor right here, in two-player there are only two, which is a huge help, as you can imagine. And the same with fishes. There are less fishes on the Koopa beaches, less pipes on the Mario circuits. So that makes it generally just an easier experience in two-player mode. And Bowser Castle 3 is notorious for having four thwomps blocking off the entire road sometimes. So having two thwomps there is very significant.
Yeah, the Thwomp Wall. And Cap finishes with a 12:56. I think that was a very late split. But yeah, 1-1. That's interesting. After one very after a close Mushroom Cup, we have a more one-sided special, but that can go either way because of the rank outs and how some of the tracks work on special. So yeah, let's see how Flower Cup treats them. We shouldn't see rank outs on Flower. I don't think there's any track that's specifically problematic, but maybe GV2 or Bowser Castle 2 if you get trolled too much by the CPUs, but in general we should have a closer finish in this one. Players are setting up. When you are playing GP and you get like the menus correct, the right speed, right character choice, right cup, and then when you enter the cup and just quit out, uh, then the menu is set for the next run and you don't have to waste time like switching between menus. So they will just start a flower cup and quit out, so they can save a few extra seconds.
I just noticed that Neetsel is starting from the cup select screen, so I should tell him that he shouldn't do that.
Oh,
It's okay, but let's say if it's a photo finish, if the finish is within, let's say, 5 seconds, then
yeah, we might have to retime those.
exactly. So let's hope it's a bigger margin either way.
I'm not sure, but I think that was it was right for the first cup. I'm not sure. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I'd have to check.
CaptainHum won that one, so it's still fine.
Yeah.
But I'll tell them. Well, let's hope we get away with it once more.
If not, we can just like time Cap's run starting on the cup selection and compare
Yeah,
the results, I guess.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a weird way to time it, starting from the first button press, but that's how it's done for the speedrun, so we decided to go with it.
I think it especially makes sense in the light of the all cups category, where you have to go through the menu between cups.
Yeah, seems like it. Like the other cups are just a derivative of the master race, which is the all cups race. But yeah, we should let him know.
Yeah, I didn't notice before, but my bad.
Yeah, me neither actually. I think I was looking at chat, the first one, oh sorry, the second one, and the first one I don't remember seeing anything different, so my guess is that uh, Didn't happen in the first one. Chulachu asking in chat, is that a particular reason why it's been ran on GP mode instead of TT? We have separate tournaments for each mode. For Speed Gaming tournament season 1 we had GP, and then season 2 NTSC GP for season 1, then we had PAL time trials for season 2, and now for season 3 we decided to go back to NTSC GP. So yeah, the mode varies with every tournament we make to try and make things slightly different, so it doesn't get too repetitive. And we have like more incentive to play other modes because usually the players who are involved in these tournaments they play time trial the rest of the year, so it's good to have some change once in a while.
Yeah, I gotta say I really like the GP tournament because it's so dynamic. Like every race that you see, like even every individual track that is played is completely different.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Like, because of the item RNG and the CPU trolls and stuff, you basically don't do the same race twice. That's not exactly true for time trials, as Carl might know better than others.
Mhm. Yeah, my approach through the years of like I've participated in so many one try time trial tournaments that my approach is crystallized into driving trying to drive pretty much exactly the same race every time, and just like getting the risk reward management exactly right. It doesn't always happen, of course, but yeah, you could see something like I could get, let's say, 59-10 on Mario Circuit 1 almost every round, let's say. Um,
Yeah, I was more throwing shade at your 4 BC1 ties and your 5 or 6 MC1 ties, but I'll take that explanation too.
don't mention the war.
Don't mention the war, yeah. Oh, and there you saw DK cheating, jumping over the items. The CPUs, they have like these random jumps that they can do from time to time. It's just random and sometimes completely messes you up. Like you throw a green shell at them and they jump, it bounces back and hits you. Stupid stuff like that. And for the race, it's pretty close actually, if we
Yeah, yeah,
discount the
it is.
manual shenanigans.
I
It'll
I'm
it'll be
starting to become a bit quote unquote worried that it's actually gonna end within the menuing difference.
let's hope it doesn't.
Let's really hope it doesn't,
Fingers
even though
crossed
like
for
it could
you.
be exciting that the race is that close. But yeah,
Is there an easy way to check it back, by the way? I'm not exactly sure.
I think actually Danger Mall might be our savior in chat because he tends to know his way around issues like this. No pressure, but yeah, I think he might help out. Otherwise, I'll just watch back the VOD a little bit and retry and
No
run.
pressure, but save our souls, Mo.
Yes.
I think this might be the most problematic track out of this cup.
I would say so. Yeah, absolutely.
You have the maze section, you have the lava jump section, which can be very trollish. So yeah, pretty much like 1/3 of the track is dangerous. The rest not so much, but still narrow. You have a narrow path pretty much around the whole track, so CPU items can always be problematic. This green shell that CaptainHum is holding, for instance, he can't just, yeah, as I say that, I
Oh,
was about to say that he can't just dump it anywhere and just throw it in the middle of the track. I hope it doesn't hit him in the future.
did you see that feather usage by Neetsel? I like it. It's creative.
No, I did not. I was
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
Oh, where are you going, Cap? He almost turned into the stop corner. They're actually tied right now, you know.
Where did Neetsel use the feather? I missed it.
He used it at the what we call the block corner, or you know, the telephone corner, or however you want to call it. It's
I
a
think
little
I
maze.
think I see on the right
The,
part there where there's a wall sticking
yeah.
out.
Yes, he
That's
jumped over
interesting.
the walls.
Very interesting. Yeah, you live
Figure
there.
eight. Thank you, Mol.
Figure eight. I call it the maze.
I also used to call it the maze, but it's really not much of a maze, is it?
Well, it's a very simple maze, but not the most well engineered maze. But
Yeah. Slight lead for Cap.
yeah, 3 4 second lead, right?
I'd say so, yeah. And if Captain wins this cup, then again the menuing thing doesn't come into being an issue.
Are you saying you were Team Cap right now?
I might be, yeah. I'll be the team Neetsel again after, just so we can get a, a, a final cup that goes to the wire.
Yeah, we all want to see a fifth cup always.
We got one. Was it last night? No, the night before.
Was yeah, the night before. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
on Tuesday.
you were involved in that one. What
Yeah,
a nail biter that was.
it was basically mirrored Chronos for the last cup. It was so close. It's not even funny. But yeah, I lost in the end, so I guess that's the expected part. The unexpected part was that it was so close and a nail biter.
I also thought it was rather unexpected that your RNG was that good, because there
Yeah,
were not that many Brazilian items this time.
I like to say that that's because my dog is French, and the Frenchies are well known for having good RNG in this game, so I'll put this one on its tab.
I think Captain is running
Captain
away with the
entering,
Flower Cup.
yeah, entering the last lap, bit ahead. Yeah, unless he hits one of these items, I don't see it
My
finishing.
princess, he's showing his colors.
Yeah,
Cardman taught him well.
she tried to get it away with, yeah, Cap takes this one.
GG.
10:37. And it's 2-1 for Cap. And we get to play the cup that Neetsel banned, so this might be a bit worrisome for Neetsel, but everything can happen on Star Cup. It's one of the hardest cups in the game, so yeah, Neetsel on screen here we have Neetsel with 3 seconds ahead, but Cap had a very late uh, split, and also Neetsel's split started a little delayed, so yeah, the win there goes for Cap, no doubts about it. Danger Mall with the shade. Well, I guess it's not shade if it's true.
I mean, the less said about Jarmu's life split usage, the better, I think.
Nitzel is heading for the cup selection screen again.
Yeah, told him.
Okay, this might be slightly delayed. I mentioned my dog, and now he wants to be part of the broadcast. Hold on, buddy. Not now. Okay, I'll need 5 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so they should be going on their way with Star Cup soon. This is the cup that Neetsel pushed back. So based on that fact alone, maybe the betting odds go to CaptainHum. I have not been keeping track of the push-ups, so Danger Mole, much to my shame.
Yeah,
We
me
don't have
neither.
Dan _H keeping track of them.
But I think they are missing a very few. Well, I might be saying things because Toad uh, Zoom Start is not very much different from I mean, Toad failing a Zoom Start is not too much slower than hitting them. So we
Neetsel
would
may
now
have
need,
forgotten to activate his timer.
yeah.
It's okay though. I mean, they
Oh, he
started
shows like
roughly the same time.
he's a real Jarmu.
Yeah, maybe Neetsel. Well, Neetsel is Belgian,
Using
so
it. Yeah, but anyways, if it's visually too close, we can go back and check the timers. If it ends in a landslide, we don't have to.
yeah, exactly. But I am Team Neetsel this time, as
Yeah,
mentioned
me
before.
too. Would be better if we can have the fifth cup. It's always better to have the fifth cup.
Also, so the break between this match and the next match is smaller, so we have less time to kill. And the
Yeah,
temptation for me to play Rainbow Road becomes smaller.
we might need to plan something to do during the break. I'm not sure if we're gonna be live or if the stream's gonna be killed and then reinstated.
We
Do
can
you have
ask
that info?
the SpeedGaming mods if we're allowed to have some fun in the meantime.
Yeah, if so, we can like I don't know, maybe even play something. Not sure if they can switch, but yeah, I don't think it's good to switch between screens and then switching back if they
We
already
can
have.
retain viewership, yeah, why not? Also, Neetsel with the push-ups and a very rough start on Choco Island 2.
It's
I
one of the worst
wonder if
strategies
they
in
know.
Neetsel.
I wonder if they know about the feather. 'Cause it's definitely something that even not experienced players can execute.
Oh yeah, it's a very easy feather to execute and also gains a whole lot of time. So if one of them knows and uses it, it's a very big advantage.
I'm pretty sure Captain knows. I mean, he's seen Jarmu play often enough, and Jarmu always gets feathers on this track, by the way. So if you even pay a little bit of attention once, you'll know where it is.
Yeah, the mushroom is slightly trickier, especially because you can bounce really high if you use it
Yeah,
before one of
Mushroom is
these bumpers.
way trickier.
I mean, even a normal mushroom can throw you really off if you hit the bumpers. Ooh,
Neutral was in a world of trouble, actually.
yeah, trolled by Mario, Star Mario even. But Cap is not too far ahead. He's getting trolled too. Oh, narrow, narrowly missed by Mario.
He ranked in. Let's go. Oh, the Mario. Oof. I don't like this.
Ooh, saw that
He's
coin
gonna be
actually.
fine. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna. Come on, come on.
Oh, almost,
The
almost
zero
missed the
coins is never
GK
quite
with
safe, is
zero
it?
coins. Yeah, we haven't mentioned it, but the coins here, they have like a double purpose. If you get, the more coins you have, until 10 coins, the faster you get, they give you a speed burst, speed, 0 coins and you are hit by a spin out, so never safe, because usually when you get hit by a CPU, 0 coins path and take, so you start getting home, and we call it nasty because what the game does to you sometimes. So Cap is give or take 1 lap ahead. I want to say maybe 2. Yeah, 1 lap ahead.
When you said earlier that that game designers weren't having their best work with DP3, I uh, I feel the need to say that one of them was having a stroke when they designed Vanilla Lake 1.
Yeah, I can see that argument, although I don't exactly
I know
agree.
you're SDL1
But
aficionado.
Neetsel got hit by a mini mushroom, poison
I
mushroom.
saw that, yeah. That puts a big dent on his chances to get back into this match, actually.
That
Though
being said,
BC3,
next track is BC3, yeah.
yeah.
Anything can happen. So yeah, Cap's already going. Should I switch to Cap's audio? I'm not sure if he has his microphone on. Yeah, I won't risk it. I'll keep it at Neetzel's.
Alright. Captain is being bodied meanwhile, but he got away with it. But he
Yeah,
was
that
very
push
close.
could have
Yeah.
been very wrong if it was to the other side.
Yeah. He is by no means safe here. And on
Feather.
Bouncy Castle 3, especially for these drivers, it's very relevant which version you're playing, the American or the Japanese version. Do you know about
Yeah,
this,
Cap
by the way?
is playing the American version and Neetzel is playing the Japanese version.
Neetsel playing hard mode.
Yeah, the CPUs go at different speeds based on the version. I don't know anyone is sure why that is, but yeah, they are way more trollish on Japanese because
So,
of the speed they.
so when they finish the race, both of them, you should pay attention to the finishing times that the CPU drives. And if I'm not wrong, like the expectation is that the Japanese CPUs will have driven faster than the American ones, which is quite remarkable. It's this
Oh,
is not the case for any of the other tracks. Ooh, oh, oh,
uh,
oh, oh, uh-oh,
well,
uh-oh.
that might actually not be that bad that he got ran over, or else he would just spend like a whole lot of time uh,
But
being
he didn't
meaty.
get through
But
though.
yeah, now he has to pass some CPUs. Oh, he got a star. Yeah,
Or
this
might save him.
yeah, this might save him.
It will, will, yes, he did it. GG.
Ooh,
Second
Neetsel
even.
having trouble.
So okay,
Maybe a lightning or a star.
let's see what time Princess got on Captain Hum's side. 201.
Two, 20106.
Neetsel also survived, by the way. That's good to know.
Survived in fourth. That's great. But I have a feeling Princess got like a 156 or something.
It's consistent with them being like 5 to 10 seconds faster. Yeah. Oh,
No, 202.
yeah. Maybe it's a 150cc thing. Molt just brought that up in chat. Could be. Could be. that they adjusted it for 150cc because it's so difficult.
Oh, sorry. That was some leftover COVID coughing. Yeah, could be a 150cc thing. Could also be that Neetsel was behind most of the race, and
Yeah,
when you
there's
are
that.
behind, CPU
Yeah.
tends to go slower.
There is some rubber banding too. That's true. It works both ways.
It's not MK64 levels of rubber banding, which is just like idiotic, but
Yes,
there is
that's true.
some extent to it. Yeah. This is a we call MC for MC bore for a reason. It's a very boring track in GP. Not much happens. You just go around. There's not a lot that can be done with items.
At this
With
point, we can pretty much call it that Captain will win this match.
yeah, he entered. You mean this cup, right? There's no,
No,
yeah, the match.
the
Yeah,
match.
the match. Yeah.
But hey, Neetsel got a cup win, so it wasn't a whitewash. We always like to see that at least one cup win, so it's not a walkover. And then wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we have the problem with Division 2 is that like, people's levels are all over the place, and sometimes you have very one-sided cups or matches, but it wasn't the case for this one. They are even entering. Yeah, they are within a lap. So, well done to Captain. He gets the win.
It
And
is.
also GG's to Neetsel. We haven't seen much of him, but very solid effort. More with the VAJ shade. But again, it's not shade if it's true, so. So we have a win for Cap. Very solid 3-1. A little shaky on Special Cup, but that's completely understandable. And I guess we have an hour or so before the next match, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I can keep chat entertained for that long.
No.
Unless I
I'm
have
gonna.
OBS on or something.
Do we just kill the broadcast? What say you?
Uh, I I'm not sure if they're gonna do interview in French. We could use a confirmation about that because I know Mio
Yeah.
is doing the French commentaries and they might need the stream to be up for the
Yeah.
interview. But yeah, I think we should kill it before the next one, or else it's like 50 minutes of us talking gibberish. Let me try and check the.
I don't think we should not end the broadcast because then, if I remember correctly, you also kill the French stream.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's just see what the speed gaming mods do.
Gaming. I will try and make sense of what's been said on Speed Gaming Francis in the meanwhile. Yeah, I don't understand a word of what's being said on Speed Gaming Francis. Sorry about that. But I
The-
hear only 2 people, and there are 2 people doing commentary, so I guess there's no interview yet.
Oh, okay. And
Let me see if they can get a response. I'll mute myself a little bit while I
yeah, me too. Yeah. So we'll be back in 1 hour with CaptainHum against Lene. Same format, same tournament. So see you in an hour.